Welcome to Sergio Creativity.
Welcome! Today we are going to learn about the magnetic pull of Finnish verbs. In English, we say, I love Finland, or I wait for the bus. In Finnish, certain verbs act like magnets. They pull the object into a special shape called the partitive. Think of the partitive as the soft ending. Most of the time, it's just adding an a or an a to the end of a word. Part 1. The feeling magnets. Let's start with a strong emotion. To love. In Finnish, this is rakastan. Say it with me. Rakastan. Student, how do you say to love? Rakastan. Good. Now, I love is rakastan. Notice the an at the end. That's the I marker. The word for Finland is suomi, but rakastan is a magnet. It pulls suomi into the partitive. The I changes to an E, and we add our hook, suomea. Student, tell me, I love Finland. Rakastan suomea. Perfect. Now let's try the opposite. To hate or strongly dislike. That is inhota. I hate is inhoan. The word for cold is kylmä. Student, how would you say I hate the cold? Add the a hook to kylmä. Inhoan kylmä. Exactly. Because your feeling of hate is directed at coldness in general, it takes the hook. Part 2. The process magnets. Now let's look at verbs that describe things currently happening. One of the most common is to wait, odota. I am waiting is odotan. The word for bus is bussi. Student, if you were standing at a stop, how do you say I am waiting for the bus? Add the a hook. Odotan bussia. Brilliant! You don't need a word for. The hook a on the end of bussia already tells us you are waiting for it. How about to look at? That is katsella. I am looking at is katselen. The word for map is kartta. Student, tell me I am looking at the map. Remember, the tt in kartta stays strong in the partitive. Kartta. Katselen kartta. Part 3. The skill magnets. Finnish logic says that when you play a sport or an instrument, you are only ever playing part of it. To play, a game or instrument, is pelata or soittaa. I play is pelan. The word for tennis is tennis. Student, how do you say I play tennis? Add the a hook. Pelan tennistä. Good. Now, to play an instrument is soittaa. I play is soitan. The word for guitar is kitara. Student, how do you say I play the guitar? Soitan kitara. Excellent. And what about to listen? That is kuuntella. I listen is kuuntelen. Music is musiikki. Student, tell me I listen to music. Kuuntelen musiikkia. Perfect. Again, no need for the word to. The hook a does all the work. Part 4. The interaction magnets. Finally, let's look at how we interact with people. To help is auttaa. In Finnish, you help part of someone. The word for me in this shape is minua. Student, the word for can is voinko. Can I? How do you ask, can I help you? You in this shape is sinua. Voinko auttaa sinua? Correct. And to thank is kiittää. Student, how do you say, I want to thank you? I want is haluan. Haluan kiittää sinua. Part 5. Logic review. Let's do a quick-fire round. I'll give you the scenario, you give me the sentence. You are at a station. I am waiting for the train. Train is juna. Odotan juna. You are at a party. I am looking at the house. House is talo. Katselen taloa. You are a sports fan. I play football. Football is jalkapallo. Pelan jalkapalloa. You are being polite. I want to help the teacher. Teacher is opettaja. Haluan auttaa opettajaa. Outstanding! You see, you don't need to memorize a list of partitive verbs. You just need to recognize the logic. If you're expressing a feeling, an ongoing action, or a skill, the Finnish language wants that some part of hook. Nähdään pian. See you soon.